I am Dan Frye. I am the co-owner of Bombshell Bettys Salon here in Des Moines. We have two locations currently, one out in Clive, Iowa. The other one is in the East Village of Des Moines, which is an up-and-coming area here in town. And I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm a color educator for Color out of Minneapolis, as well as a platform artist for them. Who should be a cosmetologist it's a multifaceted question, because I think the better answer is who shouldn't. And I think people that think this is just a job or something to get them by or whatever, it's a hard industry if that's the way you're doing it. But if you're a creative person, if you love art, if you like serving people, then it's an easy industry. I mean, you get in and you can make awesome creations in people's hair and they love it, and if you give them good service, they love you. And so the people that I think need to get into it the most, they're not the normal people. They're the fun people. They're the one in the group that always stood out, that was just a little too artsy, or maybe wanted to do something a little different and do their own path. Because hair is just all about that. It's your own touch. It's your personal piece of art. And so that's the kind of people I like to see in the industry. Aren't the ones that are like, oh, this is going to be a job, or this is my backup plan. But the people that are like, I just want to be with people and make people feel better about themselves and do crazy things and have fun and travel, and these are things that I think when I hear those in interviews, I'm always like, oh, that's the person. So I think as a stylist, what I enjoy most about the industry is that smile on my client's face when they kind of see their hair dry and you kind of drop it around their shoulders for the first time. They maybe see the curls or whatever the color. I do a lot of vivid colors, so they see that bright color and you just see them light up and they feel better about themselves. You know you made their day just a little bit better, or in some cases a lot better. And that's just, for me, I know that sounds cheesy because I remember people telling me that years before, because my wife was a hairstylist for years before I ever went to school. And I remember kind of thinking, oh, that's so cheesy. But then you get that feeling. You're like, oh wow, this is a real thing and this is awesome, and it just made my day. So the number one advice I would give is show up. I finished our cosmetology program here in 1 year, almost to the day, which is pretty fast, and that's thanks to the 3-day program here, which is why I chose Le James, really, and it was such an awesome choice. But showing up allowed me to get in my career faster, and it also allowed me to be taken serious, because when you're showing up and you're putting the work in, people see that, owners see that. When we visit the schools, we look and see if we see the same people and how long they've been there. And so when I go to a school and then I come 6 months later and you're still there and you haven't progressed, I know that's an issue. Just show up and do the work. And I saw so many people not do that throughout my career as being a salon owner for 10 years. I've just gone to so many schools and seen so many people that didn't show up, and ultimately leads to failed careers. Because if you're not showing up at school, one of the things we ask the schools about is what was their attendance like? Or we'll ask the person in the interview, or I'll ask questions that lead up to that, because attendance is the number one thing. Because once you put the work into school, we know and can be confident you're going to put the work into your career. And so that's probably my number one advice: to just show up, be present, do what you need to do, and school's the time to play and have fun and do the extraordinary work, the beginnings of it, and then you'll refine that when you get to the salon. Terrible. So the number one thing, I guess, that why I think somebody should do it is because it's one of the few industries where you can enter into and you not only make somebody else's life better and have an impact there, but you can make your own life better, because you're starting off your journey, you're beginning your career, and certainly these things are good for you. It's such a fun and energetic career, and then you get to make everybody's day better. Every day is a new chance to make somebody else's day more awesome. So I mean, that's why I would do it, is because it helps you, it helps other people, and there's just not a whole lot of careers where you can say that.